It started on an ordinary evening. No storm, no strange noise, nothing dramatic, just a normal walk. My dog Rex and I took the same route we always did, down the narrow lane, behind the old shops, across the empty plot, then back home, before dark. Halfway through the walk, Rex suddenly stopped. Not slowed. Stopped. He stood completely still, ears raised, staring toward a parked, white van near the corner. The engine was off. No one inside. At least, that's what it looked like. "Come on," I said, tugging the leash. He didn't move. I had to physically pull him to continue. I didn't think much of it. Until the next morning. Rex wouldn't let me leave the house. Every time I walked toward the gate, he blocked me. Not aggressively, just standing there, firm, refusing to move. When I stepped around him, he circled back in front. It was frustrating. By the third day, it became unsettling. He followed me room to room, sat facing the main door for hours. If I picked up my keys, he became alert instantly. It wasn't anxiety. It was vigilance. On the fourth day, my neighbor stopped me. "Did you see people asking about houses here?" he asked casually. "No," I said. "Two men came around earlier this week. Said they were checking electricity lines, but they didn't have any tools." That made me pause, because that was the same evening Rex had frozen during our walk, near that white van. I started noticing things I'd ignored before. Tire marks appearing near the empty plot at night. Someone had moved the trash bin slightly away from a wall. Once, very late, Rex growled, not loud, just a low warning, while staring at the gate. There was never anyone there when I checked, but Rex never stopped watching. I reported it to the local security patrol, mostly to ease my mind. 2 nights later, they caught someone trying to enter a house 2 streets away, in a white van. Inside were notebooks filled with handwritten observations, timings, routines, which houses had dogs, which didn't. One note read, "Brown house, evening walk, dog noticed." My house. The officer later explained. They watched quietly for days. Your dog reacting early probably told them this house wasn't easy. That's why nothing happened to us. They had already marked us as trouble, because Rex had exposed them before I even knew they were there. It's been a year now. No vans. No strangers. No incidents. Everything is normal again, except Rex never returned to how he used to be. He still escorts me to the gate, still scans the street before we walk, still sits facing the door at night. Not nervous, not scared, just doing a job he chose that evening. The evening I thought nothing had happened, but he knew something had.